Okay. So we take the balanced scorecard now, and what do we have to do to throw that vision on the board for the future?
I had the opportunity not too long time ago to work with a company, or let's start working with a company which is also noted at the exchange.
So publicly traded,
yeah, publicly traded, right? And there the idea was, okay, we need to create a vision for the next 5 to 10 years, break it down, put it into portfolio management, please execute. And
why is it? I think you mentioned beforehand, not in before the podcast, that it was it about this company where the owner died? Okay,
oh, yeah,
so over visionary, great icon, great reputation.
He was a genius.
He was a genius.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the next generation.
So he died, and with him,
they understood we need a new goal, a new vision. Let's execute. Yeah. Okay. At the very first day when we started the workshop, everybody was really motivated. Let's do it. Let's get the goal. Okay. After the first day, when we went through how the company works as of today, we're not talking about the future. As of today,
they were still doing the present state. Okay.
It turned out the management did not know their value chain or their value chains because they have more of them. Yeah. And what I'm meaning with that is not that they did not know which products they sell. That's what they know. But how the value really is generated.
What is the secret recipe from a systemic perspective?
Exactly.
Resources, know-how, structure, facilities, vendor chains, the whole kind of thing. Okay.
And the point I want to make with it is, before you don't know how you create the value as of today, you do not need to think about what you're going to do in 10 years. Yeah. Because what you're missing is, how would you like to plan the evolution of the company if you do not know where to start from? And I know many managers saying, well, hey, that's the others. We know, come on, we know what we're doing. Yeah. But believe me, again, Pareto principle, in 80% of the companies I'm going in there, 80% say before, we know everything. And the same 80% at the end of the day see that they do not know how their value chain is at that level of detail to be in the position to think about how
to project where they could go.
Exactly.
Okay.
And also to be clear here, I'm not talking about which employee does which project step in which order.
You're not talking about process management, you're talking at a much higher level.
Exactly. I'm just adding this because I have the experience, some of the time I'm misunderstood.
Yeah, they think you're doing process optimization.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not talking about process documentation, optimization, nothing about it. Really on a high level picture, yeah. Namely also to have an impression what of the functions I do have in the company are really part of the value chain and which are those which are not. This is not the same saying I can kick out all of them with which are not in the value chain because you have regulatory needs you need to fulfill and other things which are important in the company. But when we're talking about vision, I need to know which of the areas in the companies are the ones I really need to focus on and develop to a future state.
Yeah. So your visions have to be sharp enough that there's a domino effect, that they drive you into the direction of the next things that you need to consider.
Exactly.
So it almost has a pulling effect on you. Yeah.